How's it going, guys? Benji Gaming here. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome to the next episode of my NHL 25 wishlist series. So the last three episodes have been customization, be a pro, and franchise mode. Those are my 5-4-3 ranked features or game modes that I want to see changed or fixed. Next up is my number 2 ranked gameplay. So gameplay has been reworked over the last few years. It is slightly improved, but there are still some aspects that I do want fixed, and a lot of players do. So let's get right into it. So first up, incorporate a similar engine to Hypermotion technology from EAFC and Field Sense from Madden, but make it EA NHL's own version. Don't copy the name or anything like that, but make it its own version, like for example, like Zone Edge or something to that regard. Maybe not Zone Edge, but like Ice Tech or Blade, not Blade Tech, but you know what I'm saying. Start from scratch, create your own engine based on EAFC and Madden's, and make it so that the game is hyper realistic. The animations are authentic. They use technology from motion capture to capture every game and all the players in real life, and then add them into the motion capture technology into animation. EA Sports FC does this very well. I played FC 24 and 23. I think they had it in 23, maybe not, but in 24 they did it very well, where they have all the players that are like moving authentically, moving like lifelike, how they would in real life. I think that would be very cool. It would just make the game flow better, the game look more realistic. I've noticed over the years that the game has felt more arcadey. I don't like that very much, because even though it's a video game, it's supposed to be arcadey, you do want a sense of realism in it. You want it to feel like a video game, but you also want it to look real. You want it to look as real as possible. And getting rid of the Frostbite engine, or keeping it but then adding in a new engine for gameplay and graphics wise, that would be it's fingers crossed for that one. They've kept quiet this year in terms of news, so hopefully that means that they're going to reveal something big, or that they're just behind schedule and haven't been able to release a teaser or a reveal trailer yet, and they're waiting to do it after Madden comes out on Friday. Or I guess when you're watching this, it came out yesterday or on Friday, I guess. Next up is an AI overhaul. Just make the AI more realistic, make the scenarios more realistic to what it would be in terms of the team scenarios and the team tactics and how they would play, how they would skate, how they would look. Right now, the AI is just awful in terms of what they do. They go in circles. They go wherever they want to go. There's no strategy. There's no tactic that they do. They just go where they want to go. And you, as a human controller player, you have to figure that out. You have to pass it to a player that's like halfway up the ice, and then they turn around and they miss the puck. Improve the AI. I hope EA improves the AI so that it's more realistic and more tailored to how teams play in real life. With all the technology of AI coming out, they have the technology right there in their hands. They have it in their hands. They just have to do it. They have to do it. They have to commit to it. Make the AI better. Overhaul it. Yeah. To piggyback on this kind of, and also about the similar engine to Hypermotion and blah, 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 better motion capture for graphics, celebrations, gameplay, and authenticity. This is my biggest complaint about NHL games over the years, is they have not followed suit of EAFC and Madden in terms of graphics, gameplay, celebrations, and authenticity. They've been using the same graphics package, the same animation package for probably 20 years now. It's time for change. It's time for a change. The change is long overdue. At the EA NHL 24 community event last year, they showed Darlene Fantilli and a couple creators doing motion capture for celebrations and skating and hitting. Hopefully that's a step in the direction that I think they're taking this year, where they're going to completely rework their motion capture for graphics, celebrations, animations, especially animations for the end of games and the Stanley Cup playoffs and Stanley Cup celebration. More on that tomorrow in presentation, but this needs to change. Like EA, come on, it's been 20 years since you changed the graphics and changed the animations. You've kept the same ones. It's like they don't want to change anything about the graphics or the animations or the motion capture. It's just they want to focus on the online modes, the gameplay, which is a good thing, but they don't focus on the right gameplay sections. You see what I'm saying? I hope you guys know what I'm saying with this. But yeah, just do a complete reworking of the motion capture, completely change everything, make the celebrations look more authentic, make them feel more authentic to how they would be in a game. If you're down 4-2 in the third period with like 4 minutes left and you come back and tie the game, you want the celebrations to be hype. You want the crowd to go crazy. You want the team to like jump all over each other. You don't want the standard celebrations they have now are just weird. They're repetitive. They don't match the feel of the game. But yeah. Next up, I have improved penalties. This isn't a huge one. Just make them more authentic, make them more real to how they would be in real life. The AI takes too many penalties, so just rework that, make it better. And finally, I have improved goalie awareness. So it got better in NHL 24, but I think NHL 25 they could take the next step and improve that with an AI overhaul that I talked about earlier. I'm talking really fast, so you guys can understand me. But yeah, just rework the goalie awareness, improve it so that the exhaust engine can work with the goalie system and not against it. In terms of the full pressure system, that makes sense. The goalies would get tired, but with the full pressure system and the exhaust engine, make it so that the goalies are more aware of where the puck is and what the players are doing, so that they don't, like, they're not scrambling to get the puck. I've noticed that in previous years too, where the goalies would stand on one end of the post and then you would have a cross crease and the goalie would take half a second too late to get over. When in real life, the goalies would be aware of where the puck is. They would be looking, looking this way, like, oh, the puck's here. I need to slide over there in like a second, and they would get over. And if they would miss the puck and they get scored on, it's whatever. But in the NHL 24, 23, 22, the goalies are just not aware of what's happening. They're just scrambling. The animations are weird. The system is weird, but yeah, just make it better. So yeah, that's all I have for gameplay. If you guys have any suggestions, leave them down below in the comments. That's going to do it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, please be sure to drop a like. Also subscribe if you haven't already. It would mean a lot. I'm trying to grow this channel more. And hit the notification bell so you get notified. You guys get it. I will see you guys tomorrow for the final episode in my NHL 25 wishlist presentation.